Welcome back in part 2 of Shell. Anyways, let's continue. The key trends of Shell are, as at the financial year ending 31 December. On 4 August 2005, the board of directors announced the appointment of Jorma Ulila, chairman and CEO of Nokia at the time, to succeed Ott Jacobs as the company's non-executive chairman on 1 June 2006.
Ulila is the first Shell chairman to be neither Dutch nor British.
Other non-executive directors include Martin van den Berg, Wim Kok, Nina Henderson, Lord Chair, Adelbert van Brox, and Christine Morin-Postel. Since 3 January 2014, Ben van Buren has been CEO of Shell.
His predecessor was Peter Voser, who became CEO of Shell on 1 July 2009.
Following a career at the corporation in locations such as Australia and Africa, and Pickard was appointed as the Executive Vice President of the Arctic at Royal Dutch Shell, a role that was publicized in an interview with McKinsey & Company in June 2014. In January 2023, Will Sawan succeeded Ben van Buren as CEO. The name Shell is linked to the Shell Transport and Trading Company.
In 1833, the founder's father, Marcus Samuel Sr., founded an import business to sell seashells to London collectors.
When collecting seashell specimens in the Caspian Sea area in 1892, the younger Samuel realized there was potential in exporting lamp oil from the region and commissioned the world's first purpose-built oil tanker. The Murex, Latin for a type of snail shell, to enter this market. By 1907, the company had a fleet.
Although for several decades the company had a refinery at Shellhaven on the Thames, there is no evidence of this having provided the name.
The Shell logo is one of the most familiar commercial symbols in the world.
This logo is known as the Tecton, after the seashell Tecton maximus, the giant scallop on which its design is based.
The yellow and red colors used are thought to relate to the colors of the flag of Spain, as Shell built early service stations in California, previously a Spanish colony.
The current revision of the logo was designed by Raymond Loewy in 1971.
The slash was removed from the name Royal Dutch Shell in 2005, concurrent with moves to merge the two legally separate companies, Royal Dutch and Shell, to the single legal entity which exists today. On 15 November 2021, Royal Dutch Shell plc announced plans to change its name to Shell plc. Shell is organized into 4 major business groupings. Upstream manages the upstream business.
It searches for and recovers crude oil and natural gas and operates the upstream and midstream infrastructure necessary to deliver oil and gas to the market.
Its activities are organized primarily within geographic units, although there are some activities that are managed across the business or provided through support units.
Integrated Gas and New Energies manages to liquefy natural gas, converting gas to liquids and low-carbon opportunities.
Downstream manages Shell's manufacturing, distribution, and marketing activities for oil products and chemicals.
Manufacturing and supply include refinery, supply, and shipping of crude oil. Projects and Technology manages the delivery of Shell's major projects, provides technical services and technology capability, covering both upstream and downstream activities.
It is also responsible for providing functional leadership across Shell in the areas of health, safety and environment, and contracting and procurement. Shell's primary business is the management of a vertically integrated oil company.
The development of technical and commercial expertise in all stages of this vertical integration, from the initial search for oil exploration through its harvesting, production, transportation, refining and finally trading and marketing, established the core competencies on which the company was founded.
Similar competencies were required for natural gas, which has become one of the most important businesses in which Shell is involved and which contributes a significant proportion of the company's profits.
While the vertically integrated business model provided significant economies of scale and barriers to entry, each business now seeks to be a self-supporting unit without subsidies from other parts of the company.
Traditionally, Shell was a heavily decentralized business worldwide, especially in the downstream, with companies in over 100 countries, each of which operated with a high degree of independence.
The upstream tended to be far more centralized, with much of the technical and financial direction coming from the central offices in The Hague.
The upstream oil sector is also commonly known as the exploration and production sector. Downstream operations, which now also includes the chemicals business, generate the majority of Shell's profits worldwide and is known for its global network of more than 40,000 petrol stations and its various oil refineries.
The downstream business, which in some countries also included oil refining, generally included a retail petrol station network, lubricants manufacture and marketing, industrial fuel and lubricants sales, and a host of other product/market sectors such as LPG and bitumen.
The practice in Shell was that these businesses were essentially local and that they were best managed by local operating companies, often with middle and senior management reinforced by expatriates. Shell has a long history of motorsport sponsorship, most notably Scuderia Ferrari, 1951 to 1964, 1966 to 1973 and 1996 to present. The RM, 1962 to 1966 and 1968 to 1972, Scuderia Toro Rosso, 2007 to 2013 and 2016. McLaren, 1967 to 1968 and 1984 to 1994, Lotus, 1968 to 1971, Ducati Course, since 1999. Team Penske, 2011 to present, Hyundai Motorsport, since 2005, AF Course, Risi Competizione, BMW Motorsport, 2015 to present with also Pennzoil. And Dick Johnson Racing, 1987 to 2004 and 2017 to present. Starting in 2023, Shell became the official fuel for IndyCar Series, supplying E100 race fuel for all teams. In motorcycle racing, Shell and Ducati have been working together globally for a very long time.
Shell has indeed been working with Ducati since 1999 through the first support in the Superbike.
The support continues to win more than 150 races, including 7 MotoGP World Champions.
Both in lubricants and fuel products, which have now been established for 25 years.
This long-term cooperation contract has just been extended in the Netherlands at 2024 and will continue until the end of 2027. We will continue about Shell in part 3, so stay tuned.